Welcome to the OkecBot. This is basically an undetectable traffic bot that can be deployed on a YouTube channel or a website. Unlike other Adsense bots or web traffic bots that gets detected, the OkecBot's AI bot is completely undetected. Before I move into telling you how to set up the OkecBot on your YouTube channel or websites, I would want to state the following. Firstly, this is for educational purposes. I do not in any way, and I am not responsible for anything you do with the knowledge you're going to be learning on the OkecBot platform. OkecBot platform is a research facility where we make intensive research on digital agencies or digital marketing agencies. We try to figure out why advertisements do not convert. And part of our research has drawn us into bot engagement. As a business owner, a business, or an advertiser, we're being informed that in this 21st century, the most productive and effective platform to make advertisement for our businesses are the social media platforms. However, unlike the radio stations or the TV stations that give us fake or wrong or inflated numbers, which is such as a TV station tells you you have a possibility of reaching a million audience, above a million audience, same as the radio station telling you you're going to reach hundreds of thousands or even millions of listeners. There are no ways to practically track how many people watch a TV station at a particular point or how many people listen. These are rough estimates, and most times they give this other old model of advertisements, the avenue to inflate their engagement. Social media marketing agencies, on the other way around, made it a bit easier. We no longer have to rely on um, an estimated viewers or engagement with hopes that when we advertise with such stations we'll be able to make money. But in this time around, we could actually pay for only the engagement we got. So this simply means if you're advertising on a digital marketing social media platform, you would likely only pay for the engagements or clicks you get. This simply means if I'm advertising with YouTube, I only get to pay whenever anybody clicks on the advertisements or whenever I get to a certain impression. In other words, I only pay when people engage with my advertisements. Digital social media marketing agencies has helped to increase the earnings and conversion of business advertisements, as advertisements would now be taken to people who really need it. If I am a stalker for real estate properties and majority of my search history are around real estate properties, it simply means that when I visit a website that has Google AdSense in it, Google would likely show me video or ads related to real estate. This could be how to mortgage a property, how to buy property at a cheaper rate, or properties for sale, or platforms to be able to sell such properties if I am in the market to sell a property. Now, this simply means that digital marketing agencies can streamline our advertisement down to the people who would be very much interested in it as compared to radio stations or TV stations that shows our advertisement to a huge large audience that might not convert after all. Having understood what digital marketing agency does and how it helps convert our advertisement into sales, we're now being posed with a problem of bot engagement. Google has been on a battle with click bots and bot clicks or bot engagements. This simply means that from the previous instance I gave you, whenever anyone click on an advert or watch a video, you pay for the impression or for the click. Now, the problem is these payments are usually being done with a budget. As a business owner, I could decide to make a budget of $1,000 for my advertisement campaign. I could decide to pay as much as 20 cents for any person that clicks on an advert. This simply means I would make a video advertisement with a media company, after which I forward this or upload this advertisement to YouTube, and then I run sponsored ads. On my sponsored ads, I would bid the amount of money I am willing to pay to have my ads being shown on a website or YouTube channel. And then Google, automatically, the system takes my advertisement after a review and it's been approved and places it on the website or YouTube channel of their partners. Partners are people like me and you that have a Google AdSense account. Now, this simply means if you're on the video or you're on a YouTube channel that has Google AdSense, which is a YouTube channel that is monetized, you will likely see videos come in few seconds before you watch the video you intend watching. Now, these video advertisements that come in few seconds before you about watching your main videos are usually skippable. But while you watch on those videos or click on any of the adverts, whoever has that YouTube channel gets paid. Now, the problem is humans, as insatiable as we can be, would always want to exploit every avenue. And part of what a huge Google fights and battle on ads fraud has been on bots, clicks, and bot engagement. This simply means that people could either click on an advertisement themselves, even if they're not interested on the end products, just so as to get a bigger commission, since it is established that Google pays its partners a portion of the money that has been campaigned for on an ad. So if an ad is being displayed on my website and you click on it as a visitor, I get a pay, which is usually a commission from what the advertiser is willing to pay each time a user clicks on their advert. And so having that advert on my page or YouTube channel means I would get, a commission each time anybody engaged on it. Now, what stops me from clicking on every single advert on my website and getting paid huge commissions? Now, what stops that is called detection. Google has been able to create strong, huge detection systems that can detect when a human being clicks on an advert and when those adverts were automatically done by a bot. Google has also been able to differentiate between an advert that was clicked by someone continuously by checking the activities and the actions of the person. So this simply means if I'm logged into a website and I'm clicking on so many ads, Google is able to detect the number of ads I've clicked to be able to identify if those ads were intentional, unintentional, or fraudulently being generated so as to increase revenue of the AdSense partner. Google on its own has placed a whole lot of restrictions, limitations, laws, and policies to make sure that partners do not interfere with the ads and the engagement of the ads. This is so as businesses and advertisement agencies can actually get a return of value for the money being advertised. However, there are always ways to beat the system. The OkecBot is basically dedicated into showing ways that this system can be beaten with hopes that the system gets fixed and it gets more robust so as not to let the same breach and waste of engagement to continue. For instance, in order to show this in real time, we created a bot that anybody could try out. This bot is for educational purposes and research purposes. This bot would generate traffic, clicks to any website or YouTube channel. The website's clicks generated or engagement or generated engagement are completely undetectable. Despite having lots of parameters set to detect bots engagements from human engagements, Google has one flaw. And the essence of the OkecBot facility is to show the public this flaw so advertisers can know why the advertisements might not be converting or to know why they often get thousands of clicks with no conversion. Without further ado, let me introduce you to the OkecBot.com. The OkecBot.com, like you can see on my screen, it's basically a website that teaches you how to use a model, which is an artificial intelligence AI model we've created, to deploy traffic that mimics a human interaction on a website. The problem with this is lots of people might abuse this, and this is officially a disclaimer. OkecBot does not in any way facilitate or encourage going against Google terms of service. We do not encourage anybody to use this software for financial gains. The only reason we started up this journey of the OkecBot is to generally inform the public about the vulnerabilities regarding social media advertisements, and also to let other social media marketing agencies and companies like Google, Meta, and the rest to know that people could generate engagement, fake engagement using AI, and something has to be done to in order to boost and beat their system so as to be able to completely detect what a real bot is. I also want to also state that we are open for collaboration. We're willing to collaborate with Meta, with Google, with any digital marketing agency. We're ready to provide our research. So our research could be used for good, and the vulnerabilities were found on these digital marketing agencies can be stiffened up. So advertisers like me, I'm a businessman as well, can also start advertising and having real conversion other than bots engagements. This is the introduction of the OkecBot. On the next video, I will show you exactly how to build up personalities using real human being details and how to deploy these personalities to a website or YouTube channel. Thank you.